Oh, are we going backwards? Oh, we're going backwards now. I did not know we were doing this part. Okay. Did not know this was happening. Oh, God, I think they're messing with me. Oh boy. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Everything's upside down. I am... Whoa. Dizzy. Getting dizzy. Oh, boy. Oh, did not know it was going backwards. I should have asked more questions before this started. Oh, what a ride. What a rush. Oh, my gosh. Karen, stop laughing.
I apologize, but this is kind of funny.
Oh, man. Oh,
now he's going to be stuck at the
shaking.
top again.
Oh, my whole body's shaking. I'm freaking out. Oh, God. Now, Karen, let me ask you a question. Do you know how to do the time warp?
No, I can sing the song, though.
You can sing the song. Well, let's see here. Let me go through the dance moves for you. Here we go. Let me show you. You take a jump to the left.
Oh, yeah.
And then you take a step to the right. You put your hands on your hips. You bring your knees in tight. And that's probably all I can do here on local TV and still keep my job for Monday. So if you want to see the rest, go ahead and rent Rocky Horror Picture Show over on Netflix or something. Now, if you're planning on doing any outdoor activities this weekend during those daylight hours, you'll want to be prepared. Wear that sunblock, bring lots of water, loose-fitting clothing. Come on, you all know the rules when it comes to dealing with the heat in the desert. I think the biggest rule is when you're by poolside and a camera is on you, you are obligated to do a cannonball into it. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll see you all next week, everybody. Woohoo!
That was pretty good. He's even a part of the fun, Joe.
Well, Karen, it looks like I got bit a little earlier in the day. Started to turn into a zombie, but I think I found the cure. It turns out if you eat a bacon-wrapped hot dog, starts to reverse the effects of being a zombie, which is good news for me. And of course, you know, I'm only just kidding there. But, you know, I do kind of have that craving for brains. I'm sure it'll pass. Anyways, you know, this face right here was just a nice canvas for some students learning the art of makeup effects at College of the Desert. Aw.
Just like that.
There he is.
He's pooping.
He's just pooping on me right now, but that's okay. That's what peacocks do, and just like everybody else. But this is the peacock that was causing all the trouble in Palm Desert. He's beautiful. He's a juvenile, not quite all the beautiful plumage that you're going to see with a fully adult peacock, but he's going to be going ahead to a good home. Along with getting ink and all kinds of other tattoo stuff, they also have screen printing demonstrations like this right here. Here we go.
That looks amazing. That's very good.
Whoa, I ruined it.
CBS Local 2's Joe Galli is on a camel. Joe, I've heard they do camel racing. Should we expect to see...
Look at this. Isn't this fun?
Hands-free. How about that?
How's that, Brookberry? I'm on top of Mathis. This is 8 feet in the air on one of these lovely camels that you can ride here at the Riverside County Fair. Fun fact, these are the same camels that they use in the camel races. They just kind of interchange them out. But Mathis has been taking me on a nice little walk around our little camel area here. And you know, I was talking with some of the camel wranglers here. They say some kids might start off crying when they sit on the camel, but as soon as the camel takes that first step, boy, oh boy, all those cries go away. And then they're only crying when they have to get off the camel. So really, really fun time here at the Riverside County Fair. And of course, let's talk about this hump, this lovely camel hump here. That's what's going to store all the fat and moisture when they're out in the wilderness in the Middle East. That's how they survive going through the desert. You know, riding these camels kind of gives you the appreciation that people had when they traveled and explored in ancient times in the Middle East. Actually, how it feels to actually ride one of these, it's very different. It's very interesting. Of course, it's one of the really fun things that you could do here at the Riverside County Fair. But if riding really large humped animals isn't for you, tons of other activities to choose from. Great concerts. Morris Day, and the time is tonight. Oh, it's going to be a great time here at the Riverside County Fair. Reporting live on top of Mathis the Camel, I'm Joe Galli for CBS Local 2. Joining me right now, you might remember him from Hercules, Andromeda, dozens and dozens of independent films, the Kevin Sorbo. Kevin.
It is the Kevin Sorbo, yes, thank you very much.
I wanted to make sure I got it right. Now, you came out here tonight supporting St. Jude's, obviously something that's real close to your heart.
Oh, there's no question. I actually have my own after-school program for 18 years now called The World Fit for Kids. Check it out, based in Los Angeles. So anything to do with kids, I'm all there for it, you know. And Patrick's a very good buddy of mine. We met years ago when I first moved to LA, and he's put together quite an amazing event here.
Now, as a father yourself, you got 3 kids. What's it mean for you to be able to help these kids who are in these dire situations?
Well, you know, knock on wood, my kids are healthy as of now, you know, but it's amazing they have some place like St. Jude's you can bring kids that have to go through what they have to go through. I think any parent would understand that that's the last thing they want to have to go through in their life. So thank God we have somebody out there that wants to help kids the way St. Jude's does.
What do you think about the way that this has just grown throughout the years? I know you missed last year, but you were the other ones before that. What do you think of just the way that this has kind of expanded?
Well, it's incredible. I mean, this thing has just turned massive. I mean, in their 4th year, they raised over $880,000, which is almost unheard of in today's economy, what's going on out there with all these other tournaments going on. I do probably about 6 or 7 of these golf tournaments a year, and this one's fast turning into one of the biggest ones out there.
A lot of big names on the jam session tonight. I want to know who you're excited to see tonight.
You caught me because I don't know who's performing. I wasn't given a list of anybody. I heard Kim Carnes is here, though.
That's a good list.
Kim Carnes is here. That's cool for me because that brings back my high school days.
How about Alice Cooper?
Well, I know Alice really well. I golf with Alice a lot, so I will see Alice later. Oh, you know, Don Felder's here. I know that, too. Don's a good friend, and his wife, Catherine. So I'm a big Eagles fan. It's probably my most favorite group of all time is the Eagles.
Well, Kevin, thanks so much for talking to me right now. Just one of the many celebrities out here tonight at the JW Marriott. You can come out, too, and enjoy this time for yourself. You can buy tickets at the door. It's going to set you back about $125. Proceeds, of course, go to St. Jude's Children's Research.
So it's worth it, for crying out loud. Get out here and help people.
Listen to Hercules. Well, Karen, it looks like firefighters definitely have a pretty good handle on this fire. It grew to about 3.9 acres until they were able to get a handle on it. And here's how they've been able to do it. We've got hand crews working right over there along this edge of the fire, cutting it off from continuing off into that direction. We have some hand crews working across the street as well. We're right here on Avenue 66, and the street has been shut down. But as you can see, the flames are still going, as you can see in that collection of palm trees. They got a call at about 2:50 this afternoon that there were some palm trees on fire. When they arrived, there definitely was quite a few trees on fire, and then in between those trees, just a lot of grass and dry brush, and that fire managed to move pretty quickly along this route here and actually cross the street and hit some spots on the other side of Avenue 66. So firefighters are going to be here for a little while, making sure that these fires are out, because you got to keep in mind, in these palm trees, they can hold hot embers for quite some time, and we're getting just a little bit of wind, and that little bit of wind can continue those embers on for a significant amount of distance. As a matter of fact, on our drive over here, we noticed that a truck that was carrying hay was actually being hosed down by the fire department. There's a good possibility that it caught one of these embers as it was driving by the fire before firefighters had a chance to shut down this road. Now, we do know that one firefighter has been injured. It's a minor injury to his knee. At some point fighting the fire, the firefighter fell down. He is being taken to JFK Memorial Hospital to get looked at, but I am told it is a minor injury and the firefighter should be fine. But as you can see, crews are going to be mopping up here for quite some time. It's about 4-acre fire here in Mecca, and we've got a lot of dry brush. Even with this weather moving through and the little bit of rain that we've had, it's still very dry out here. Now, as far as the cause of the fire, we are having an investigator come out to take a look at this right now to tell for sure, but there is the possibility that with the weather system that we have going through this area, it could have possibly been a lightning strike. They're not going to rule that out, but it's definitely something that they're going to have to look into as a possibility of starting this fire. But as of right now, the fire is contained. Hand crews are cutting a good line across this entire area right here. As a matter of fact, take a look right here behind my cameraman. You can see they've got more hand crews coming in to go ahead and cut a nice good line around this fire and make sure that it does not continue to spread. No homes are in danger in this area. It's pretty much just brush and palm trees out in this part of town. So no risk for any structures right now, but of course still a dangerous situation with that little bit of breeze. It could take some embers further, so they're definitely going to stay on the story, and of course we'll stay on it right here and online at KESQ.com. For now, reporting live in Mecca, I'm Joe Galli for News Channel 3.